Alright, welcome guys back to the most amazing gaming channel in the world. This is going to be the Bakasura build. This is one that I got that I've really enjoyed. Anyways, to go through the level up process, to upgrade your first one, depending on what mode you're doing, if you're doing something like Conquest, personally I would upgrade your 3 ability in anything. The reason why is it gives you just a passive physical power as well as it will deal true damage, which is pretty nice, and it's better than like an 18-second cooldown. So, go through with that, and then hit your 2, then your 1, and then I just upgrade my 3 as quick as possible because it is super nice to just get that passive physical power increase. And yeah, basically just upgrade your 3, your 2, and then your 1. There is that. To go into the build itself, right off the bat, I build Ichabod. It's really nice because it basically increases your physical power there. Then go to Ninja Tabai. Soul Eater will be 3rd. This just kind of gives you a little bit more health, which is nice, as well as that attack speed and physical life steal. Then get Hasten, Vitalysis, and Frostbound. Reason why you get them both is because no one should be able to outrun you at that point. And if they do have something like a dash, you have your jump. The last item that I would get will be Deathbringer. This is because you don't really need to have a high crit chance when your attack speed is a 2.22. Like, you don't need to do that. You just have to be able to crit. And with a 20% chance, that means with what, 2.25 per second, that's going to be, you should be critting at least once every 2 seconds. So to get your last item, I would definitely get that. To go with your active items, I would go ahead and grab Girdle of Inner Power. One thing that you guys may have noticed is I have really loved Fist of Gods. I really feel like this is a really underrated item. By getting Fist of Gods, you're able to basically stun someone for a whole second, which will let you get another 2 hits off them. Like, it's gonna be super good. The only downside is you kind of be close, but you engage with like your 1 and then throw down your Fist of Gods. Oh yeah. So that is actually going to be the second active I would get, and it is just super nice. Because if you can, like, as you see here, you activate your 3, you're hitting 550, and by doing this, you're gonna shred through everyone. Like, it is incredibly nice. And having that Ichabod actually lets you get through them pretty good. So you kind of can jump on in there. It's so nice. Now I hate because it's raw, but yeah, you will shred through them. The only thing I would say is because it's not a high gold needing build, is if you were going to actually want more crit, because you don't, or penetration, sorry, because Ichabod's not bad, I would look into getting the Executioner. By getting Executioner, you do get that physical power as well as the attack speed, and it'll get through them pretty quick. That, or you can go ahead and get Titan's Bane. By doing that, like, you're gonna lose out on a little bit of your, there we go, your little bit of your attack speed, but you're still gonna be sitting around 2. But by doing that, like, you're gonna see your damage will just go up in general. So it won't go up a lot, but it will increase a little bit, and that's going to kind of help you deal with the tank. So I would definitely go Ichabod at the start, because it's a really cheap item, only 1,700 gold, which is a really good item for how cheap it is. And then get your boots, get your lifesteal, because by doing this and pairing it up with your 2, like, you will win fights, because you start, like, fighting people, and all of a sudden you'll see a minion, and you need to try and, like, stay alive, and then all of a sudden you can eat, and when it's all maxed out, you heal for, what is that, 300, so it's ridiculously nice. But anyways, that is my Bakasura build, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you don't know what the abilities are, basically your attacks and movement speeds increase for each enemy that you kill, which is pretty nice. Your takedown is a jump that does damage and debuffs their physical protections. Your 2, you eat a minion and you heal yourself for it. And finally, the Butcher Blades gives you that passive true power, or true damage when activated, lasts for 6 seconds, and then your physical power. And finally, the ult, which is pretty nice because you don't need to have 6 minions for it. it'll help. But you can spit them up somewhere, and then you go into a cone. And they do damage. So it's nice because you can actually use that to, if you have a little bit left on a turret, you can go ahead and tank it. You activate your like F before you go in and ult, and you will just ridiculously go through people. Like, to be able to hit that quick is pretty nice. And you can go ahead and look, we're getting that debuff. It goes from what, 222 all the way to 300, so pretty nice. But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the build, and if you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and if you got any recommendations for gods, feel free to put down who you want to see build next. I did get a request for Nemesis, so expect a Nemesis build here soon. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and until the next time, have yourself a fucking amazing